It's been 10 years since Slender slivered his tentacles into our brains and haunted our dreams. Well, it's actually technically been 11 years and 3 months. I'm just really slow at doing anything. So basically, Blue Eye Studios put out a 10th anniversary edition, which they gave an overhaul of the graphics and added the lost chapters. They also mentioned about mod support, though as of yet, this is yet to appear. Just thinking mod support for this game would honestly keep its legacy continuing on. Like, could you imagine some of the mods people make for games? I mean, look at Skyrim. Could you imagine mods of lewd Slenderman? Like, you dirty I would like to see that personally. Not the lewd shit, like, but I would I mean, maybe a wee bit of that, but no, I would just like to see mods in general for the game. If somehow you've just crawled from out underneath a rock and you don't know who the heck the Slenderman is, which actually at this point in time you might be too young to know who the Slenderman is, and this is really showing my age. Fuck, I'm getting old. So a bit of background. Basically, some bloke called Eric Knudsen,
Eric Knudsen,
also known as Victor Surge, basically created the creepypasta. You can look into it. There's numerous amount of videos of like how it started off as like a photoshopping competition thingy. Anyway, long story short, because of this, people took to it, and in 2009 the folktale of the Slenderman was born. Basically, he's a featureless humanoid, I'll put him on screen here, that is known to stalk his victims and traumatizes them by getting them to do his bidding for him. Particularly, he does this to children. Yes, he's basically a certified pedo or molester. Stay away. There was a really good YouTube series called Marble Hornets. It's like basically the actual Slenderman movie, because we did get a studio budget film in 2016, I want to say, maybe 2018, and it was dog crap. Bruh. But Marble Hornets, that YouTube series, give it a watch. Pretty creepy, wee bit dated at this point, it's quite old, but that's like the original Slenderman movie, and they definitely made Slenderman, you know, what he is today. A wee bit of a long-winded background on him, but long story short, 2012 there was an indie game made called Slender the 8 Pages. Now, this is kind of the predecessor to Slender the Arrival. So it was free to download, and literally, not exaggerating, everybody and their mum played this game. Like, I remember people were selling daylight, you know, modes of the game. Yeah, you know, you paid a fee for, even though the original game is free. It was ridiculous. Now, at the time, it was quite a scary game, but if you go back and play it now, you might get a little bit of a jump from it, but it's so dated, and it's ass. Like, it is a pretty ass game. So now 2013, so yes, I know it took us this long to get around to 2013 is when Slender the Arrival came out. It was a massive hit, probably mostly because of YouTubers and like people at the time like PewDiePie.
No! What in that? Hey, yo! Get the fuck out of my property! I call the cops! Like that?
Which is actually nuts to think about, because that's probably the first videos I watched of him. You know, this was a great creepypasta. Okay, maybe not the best term to use great for this story, but there was a real life fatal stabbing of a 12-year-old child. And the children that did it to this 12-year-old child, she was stabbed like 19 times, which is just mental. She survived, by the way, just to clarify, she survived as far as I'm aware. She's still living to this day. But you just know that's how mucked up it is when children are believing that this is real, and they've built up this, you know, mentality in their head that the Slenderman is telling them to go out and stab people. Like, what the fuck? So what's the big difference between the 2013 version and the 10th anniversary edition or update they released?
Or maybe it's time.
Well, as you could clearly see, the graphics is a huge improvement. Like, it's basically like a remake. It's not even like an upscale or whatever. Essentially just remade the game with new assets or whatever, and it looks great.
Do we just brave it and go up and slap that ass? Those cheeks. It's wearing like a sumo wrestler like fucking thing. Gee, let's just go up to it. Why? At some point, I'm gonna collide with it, and this is gonna spin around. Looks like Attack on Titan. Ah, fuck it. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Okay, it wasn't that bad.
It's up to modern, you know, sort of level of graphics, because the 2013 one, even for its time, it still kind of looked like ass. Though the graphics may be updated, I was kind of hoping they would update the AI a wee bit, because certain levels where there's a character chases you, I think is it Kate? It's a fucking creepy bitch. The AI can be a wee bit derpy, to be honest. So can the Slenderman. His AI can be a bit derpy at times, so I don't think they've changed anything there. I think it is literally they've just like redone the assets.
Oh no, that's her coming. I'm not moving until it comes up here, so I know where it is. Kind of sounds like it's stuck below me. But I'm not fucking moving.
What?
Right.
Fuck.
Major fracture detected.
Bitch.
Your father was a bitch.
Right, well that's broken. That is unfair. Okay.
Steam achievements and trading cards also were added, which is a bonus that gives you more stuff to do in the game and hunt for. There's a funny like Star Trek Picard meme, do you know, like the face palm one. The juicy bit is the extended chapters. So there's supposed to be 3 of them, but there's still only 1. The one that I did get playing called Nightmare,
Like a different game.
it's actually very good. It's only like 20 minutes long, but I thought the storytelling in it and the suspense and horror was much better than the main game, to be honest.
The fuck? Do I have to go back?
What the fuck? I suppose they've had like 10 years to build up the horror, I guess, but basically, like, I think they're all going to be prequels. The Nightmare one, anyway, that you can play is about a character. I'll not spoil it. It's about a character that's in the main game, or like there's information about them in the main game. I'll put it that way. And it's really, really good, I have to admit. I was really surprised at how much I enjoyed this 20-minute lost chapter compared to the main game. No, it's a big thing for, you know, a 10-year-old game that's near 11 years old. It's coming up to already, to get, you know, such a big update and overhaul. And, you know, hopefully whenever they do finish working on their whatever other game it is, I think it's Citadel, and they bring the team back, you know, to add the rest of the chapters, and hopefully mod support, because that mod support will just make the game live on. It's just a big deal, because I think at the minute horror games have been crap. Like, I don't know, I just maybe I've become a bit desensitized to it because of the internet, and just because I've played that many horror games, I just don't find them scary. It could also just be my age. It just horror just doesn't impact as good anymore.
You know.
But the Nightmare Lost chapter gives me a sense of hope, because not that I was like bricking it, playing it, you know, it did, you know, give a bit of anxiety, you know, a bit of sweaty palms and all. It was quite good at building suspense. Fuck, start to sweat. So yeah, it's a pretty decent update, even though I'm really late getting around to it. By the time I get this video out, to be honest, who knows, that the next chapters might come out. But I'm looking forward to see what else they add to this game. I want to see the next 2 chapters, and I want to see the mod support added. Maybe somebody might add VR support to it. That would be sick. That would, you know, definitely make me shit myself. Alright, that's all. You can go away now.
I shit it in my pants. I am for real.